Other interesting political news, you have Biden posting a clip of Trump and getting damn near completely ratioed, as usual. Now, this comes from straight from Biden, or more accurately, most likely as the White House press secretary, Karine Jean-Pierre, which is a silly name, Pierre. Or it might as well be pear, which is ridiculous. Almost as ridiculous as like topping. But I digress. But nevertheless, there's been multiple times where the Biden account would tweet something in her point of view or her perspective. So it's really just her doing it for him. But nevertheless, allegedly Biden said, I approve this message. It's a clip of Trump, which Trump is always suited up, as all men should. And let's see what Trump has to say. And spoiler alert, is taken out of context, which just helps fuel people like Trump more and more because, again, they're just showing. It just shows how much they mean to manipulate the data against him. But nevertheless, it's only about 10 seconds long. And this is what Biden posted. And Trump has his iconic red hat, make America great again.
Because I don't want anybody going on me. We need every voter. I don't care about you. I just want your vote. I don't care.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
He has a lot of teeth. So it ends with a picture of Biden, which, at least for marketing wise, that's a good picture of Biden. It's hard to find those these days. But he's smiling with, again, really white, straight teeth. I'm not sure how much work he's had. Truth be told, I could probably use some. And man, he's got his signature aviation glasses. Interestingly enough, he has the American flag lapel pin, which you don't see that a lot in politics these days. And he's preparing some type of folder, which probably tells him which reporters he's allowed to call on and which ones will ask questions in advance, which that's not even a joke. It's happened multiple times. And it says, paid for Biden for president. And went pretty viral. Got 4.1 million views and 59,000 likes. So that's a lot of likes. We should see many comments giving him accolades saying, I agree with you, Dark Brandon, which, interestingly enough, is the most popular nickname for him for people who support him, which at least he's kind of leaning into the meme. Now, scrolling down, the first one, oh no, they're mostly negative. Now, first one comes from Gunther Eagleman saying, quote, you also proved the well, I was going to say, probably apologies in advance or break earmuffs on, so to say, if you have children listening, because this is not a child-appropriate comment. However, it is factual, so I'll go ahead and say it. Excuse me. Gunther Eagleman says, quote, you also prove of showers with your daughter. No one takes you seriously. The world is laughing at you. Getting, quote unquote, got 7,000 likes, which, remember we were told we had to vote for Biden just to win respect to the world globe, which who gives a darn? Yeah, the world does not respect America, especially now. Paul Zupa saying the Biden campaign loves taking video out of context. Well, here's Joe Biden in context of talking about black voters. He's racist. He just, he says so himself right here. This is the infamous clip of him. I believe this is Charlemagne. It's a silly name, but nevertheless.
But I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black. But I tell
yeah. And yet, that went viral in terms of a lot of Republican voters know this clip, and a couple of my friends in the middle know this clip, but yeah, if Trump did this, he'd be quote-unquote canceled in a New York minute. Yet Biden has said multiple negative racial things, and they'll still vote for him. That got 2.8 thousand likes. Joe Moody says, hey Joe, we all want to vote you out of office November 5th, so yeah, we approve this message too. This is Fire Biden getting 31 likes. Let's see here. Sarah Rose posted the full clip. So she says, here's a full clip, disingenuous POS. And it's only about 15 seconds long. And truth be told, Trump's voice is infinitely better than mine. So, of course, I'll go ahead and play that here.
By the way, isn't that breeze nice? Do you feel the breeze? Because I don't want anybody going on me. We need every voter. I don't care about you. I just want your vote. I don't care. See, now the press will take that and they'll say he said a horrible thing. By the way,
just proving his point again and again and again. They got 9.3. Let's make. Oh, yes, I was. Finally. Did that for weeks. It finally did happen in real time. I was the additional vote needed to get, or like needed to get to 9.4 thousand likes. It's overdue, but it finally did happen. Going down more and more. Joey Mariano says, hey, Joe, you, again, earmuffs for the children. You took advantage of your daughter in the shower. Don't ever speak publicly again, getting 2.4 thousand likes, which is referencing the daughter's, her actual, I was about to say autobiography, her diary came out and is proved to be true, and she's been quoted saying she probably took inappropriate showers with her father. Yeah, it's a messed up family, which I think kind of shows when you look at the activities of Hunter. I can't but imagine what his life was growing up. Granted, they had all the money in the world, but yeah, no, I can't help but think what that was like. Stark Tank says, may I suggest a new campaign poster? And it's Biden Harris says, not overly concerned about sharks. Got 324 likes. CB says, thank you for not Oh, finally, we do. Oh, geez Louise, we did find a contrarian statement. Not a lot, but here's another Biden supporter. CB, whose username is Conserve Blue, who describes himself as ex-GOP veteran, AP alumni, BJJ blue belt, will follow all never Trump Republicans done with Nikki. So at least I do agree with him in terms of done with Nikki. I can't think of many policies I agree with her on, but nevertheless, he says, "quote Thank you for not being a convicted criminal and having a probation officer, Mr. President. So refreshing," unquote. Now the joke, well, Biden just hasn't been convicted, but he's actually committed more crimes than Trump. But nevertheless, that got 909 likes. Now, did he get ratioed? We click on who responded to him. One of the first ones comes from Minutemen Outdoors saying, "History will not be kind to those who defend actions of tyrants. You will come to regret your words one day," unquote. That got 127 likes. CB says you will, and it got 12 likes. So nearly completely ratioed, but again, 909 people did agree with CB's statement. John T. Gomez says America approves of President Trump getting 388 likes. Let's see. Libercat Media TM says, "Why don't you play the full clip where he said that the media and propagandists will take out what he said and say, look, Trump said he doesn't care about you, just your vote. And he said, well, son of a bitch, you're doing the exact same thing he said you do," unquote. Getting 863 likes, which, yeah, I mean, they're just proving Trump's point. Here. Gizmo says, America approves messages. Biden looking at a mirror says Biden confronts America's worst enemy. Getting 2.5 thousand likes. Let's see. D. Gert says, "You lie, then lie again. Corrupt fraud." It's 3 pictures of Biden throughout his political career. It says 5 decades of fraud, 50 years of failure. Getting 638 likes, which, man, 50 years working in politics. Jeez. Wow. At least he did wear a suit the whole time, so at least he did something right. Again, he was very proud of his. It's ironic, one of his accomplishments that I think a lot of people on the left and the right appreciated him with his tough on crime bill. Was it the 90s or the 80s? And yet, he says that's the one thing he's embarrassed about now. Like, one of his, what a lot of people consider to be one of his biggest accomplishments, he's now not so much. He's now ashamed of that fact. It's kind of ironic. Do one more. America, Bro Coin Nation says America approves this message.
This was done by.
Oh, okay, that's just a commercial. That's where the reporter asks, like, a lot of people are saying Trump is a political prisoner. Why would you do this to him? And Biden just turns and smiles really creepily, getting 100. That got 107 likes. Oh yeah, we finally found another contrarian statement. There are only a couple, but nevertheless, Mario, Ukraine flag. What is it? European Union flag. What is this? A white and red flag, and then he does have the American flag. Interestingly enough, he describes himself as anti-commie Nazi and cults. Oh, that's rich. Says supply chain, pro NAFTA tech AI. Nevertheless, he says Dark Brandon strikes again. And is Joe Biden putting on glasses and says hashtag deal with it? And 248 likes. 25 people responded to him. What did they say? Oh, he did not actually get ratioed by anyone in the comments. I mean, everyone in the comments did, say negative things about him, but the number of likes did not get that ratioed. See, Skywalker says, who else is voting for a felon? It says, I'm voting for outlaw. It's Trump with the cowboy hat. Getting 209 likes. So, yeah, that clip kind of backfired on him. Although, again, he did get a couple of people who are already supporting Biden to give him accolades on there. Wait a minute. But, yeah, in terms of, is this helping him move? Is this a good move on the political chessboard? I mean, again, it did get a couple of his fans excited, and I'm sure this messaging will work for a couple of folks in the middle who, again, don't see the full clip. But as soon as someone finds out that the clip was doctored, or sorry, more accurately, it was taken out of context or it was clipped out without the full context given, well, spoiler alert, it's not going to be great. I can't help but think, well, that's just going to prove Trump right because Trump said you were going to do this to make him look bad, and you did. So I don't think this is a good move on the political chessboard for Biden. If, again, I can't help but think his team's just going to focus more and more on the quote-unquote the convicted felon shtick or angle. I think that's going to be the main marketing point that they're going to use for this upcoming election. They certainly can't brag about the economy. They certainly can't brag about the border or crime. I mean, their only hope is to get people as mad as possible with Trump or just, put him in jail. it'll be interesting to see which methodology they use going forth and how much people in the middle are affected by this. And let me know in the comments. Do you think this is a good clip? Is it going to help Biden? Because again, I mean, some of these clips are going viral. In this case, mainly negative, but let me in the comments. As always, I would be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, leave a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.